Hey guys, Craig here, welcome back to some more A Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds Hero Mode. In the previous episode, we went through the Dark Palace, and today we are going to be heading into the Skull Forest, or the Lost Woods of Lorule, whatever you want to call it, to hopefully get the final stage. No, not hopefully, we will get the final stage. I'm just hoping that everything goes smoothly. But yeah, today I'm also going to be telling you about the story of whenever I went to Wales on my own. My first ever solo lonely flight, which was only a couple of weeks ago, honestly. Actually, no, I might be coming up to a month, which is scary. But I am going to be telling you a story, but I'm just going to try to get my bearings before I start off. But, I'll just start the whole topic off now, I think. And what really happened was that I decided, hey, I'm gonna go to Wales, to meet my uncle, because I've got family over there in Wales. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go over to see my uncle, cousin, and auntie, to hopefully go hey, what's up? Because I haven't really spoke to him, I haven't spoken to him a lot, and we don't really see each other that much because of the obvious, travel distance. It isn't even that far of a travel, honestly. Can I tell you how long it takes on a plane? It took me one chapter of my book for the flight to be over with. That's how short a flight is actually over. And I didn't get this weather vine before. I forgot to actually travel to this point here. But this is the final dungeon of the game, guys. Not even gonna lie, it's all hype. And we are over leveled for this dungeon if we're going the way that my guide said to go. Because this should have been the 4th or 3rd dungeon, so honestly, we are gonna be sweet as for this entire thing. Yep, okay, this is a dungeon boss that I remember 100%. Kind of gives you an idea of what the boss is gonna be if that thing remind me of it. But I'm pretty excited for this boss, because also I'm just realizing what's the special item we need for here, because last time was bombs. For the ice palace it was the fire staff, or I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I'm actually really looking forward to this. And okay, so my big story, there isn't really that big of stories of what happened to me while I was at Wales. It was just basically, I'm gonna be honest, it was a very chilled holiday, which is amazing because honestly, I've been working I know people will be like, "Oh, creative gears, lazy fucker." I do work pretty hard most of the time. So, I love the way I say most of the time. But, and I, just outside of, college stuff and YouTube, I stay up every night. And I stayed up last night till about 3 o'clock because I was streaming until half 1, wanted to get a couple of things done. I'm also trying to balance out getting college work done because I've got freaking assignments almost every Friday. So basically what I'm trying to say is I do work pretty hard, and that's annoying. Alright, so is this going to be regular intervals of me exiting and entering the dungeon? I can't just merge into a wall, which I guess is alright. Let's see, we'll just go away immediately. Yep. Hype. But I do work pretty damn hard, and I know people will be like, "Oh, Craig, you do YouTube, that isn't that hard. You don't have a full job." And I will admit I don't have a full-time job at the moment. That's mainly because I'm trying to do this, trying to get my freelance thing. I'm not sure if I've actually ever spoke to you guys about the freelance thing before, but I'm trying to do a bit of freelance website development. Obviously, I've been stressing out a bit about next year because I've got so many things I need to decide before next year, which is the most stressful thing of all. It's the fact I need to have everything decided by next year. Scratch, I need to kind of have everything decided in a couple of months' time, which is scary. The most scary part is I have to stress out about all this for a couple of months. The thing is, if I go to Newcastle, everything's sorted. I've got accommodation and all booked. Sweet as. If I stay on here, well, honestly, everything's kind of sorted either way. But let's say if James says to me, "Hey, we're gonna keep on the flats if you want to live on, if you want to move in next year." But at the same time, I don't know if James wants me to stay. there is a chance that A, I could be staying with him, or B, I couldn't be staying with him. And it doesn't bother me if I am or I'm not. It's obviously up to him because it's his flat. But, well, it's him and his roommate's flats. But I'm kind of more stressed out about. I can't. No, what? I'm not gonna lie to you. My heart's kind of telling me to go with just continue on with college. But part of me's like, hey, you're gonna regret not going to uni. But at the same time, I will be going to uni after my college course. Nine times out of 10, I would say in my head, I'm gonna be going to college and or uni after college. I'm gonna speak to more lecturers and all about it because obviously they know so much more than me about this because they actually teach the subjects. But like I have been told by one of my lecturers, legit, if he could do it over again, he would do the HND versus uni. Because because a couple of things with him kind of just went like completely the shit because he went to uni. Because with uni you have to remember it's 4 years until you get a qualification. 3 or 4 years, depending if you take a placement year or not. Versus also if I don't find out what I'm doing here quickly, I might just cut. But versus, oh, I know exactly what I have to do here. Versus 2 years in college, where each year you get more and more qualified. So the way my college works at the moment is HND is the second year, which is a level 5 qualification, and HNC after the first year, which is a level 4 qualification, and degree, which is uni. What I say when I'm talking about uni is level 6, masters is level 7, and PhD is level 8. I believe that's how it works. I kind of want to go towards masters as the end goal. I'm not 100% sure how that would go though, but I might head towards masters if possible. Okay, let's see, what am I doing here? But also I do love the way this is still going on about the fact that, hey, I do work. But yeah, I really do work hard and all. But I do want to eventually work towards my masters if possible. Also, I might just cut here because I don't know where I'm going. Alright, well, also I just realized I can move past this hole here. So I was probably going into the wrong hole, which was the problem. Story of my life. Sorry about that. That was a bad joke. That was a bad joke. But here we go. So this is where I wanted to go here. I was just going into the wrong area, basically. Okay, also that's down below. So if I put this here, we're fine. Like, we're flying. But, yeah, so Swansea was pretty much to go away from it all for a weekend. And may I say, that was one of the most relaxing weekends I've had in a while. And it's the most relaxing one I have had since then as well. Well, to be fair, I didn't do much last weekend, which was nice. And that's kind of why there was no episodes. Because I was also kind of thinking, for the entire weekend, surprisingly, I was thinking, hey, what am I going to do next year? Also, one of my big thoughts all weekend was, shit, I still don't actually 100% know what I'm going to be doing next year. Which is kind of a stressful thought, but like this, I'm someone who does not stress, tries my best to not stress over school or college or anything like that. I try to take a chill. Like, I try to do most things. I try to do it chill out. But I was kind of like, what am I going to do? And it doesn't help whenever your family just reminds you. It's like, hey, have you decided what you're going to do yet? And of course, my auntie, I know exactly what she'll want. Because she's kind of like, hey, she kind of wants everyone to stay in the country. She's been emotionally blackmailing me for a while now. Like, hey, you're ditching us, aren't you? But I don't think she'd honestly. The funny thing is, even though she like takes the piss and all so much, I honestly think she wouldn't mind if I moved to Newcastle. Is the thing. That's the main thing. She wouldn't actually, I don't think, mind too much. She would be like, hey, I don't want any of us leaving and all, because she doesn't really like us all leaving, which is understandable to be fair. So let's see, which ones am I supposed to be doing? Aha. So it's these last two I want to actually put the pressure on. But I don't know. I'm not staying or leaving for any specific reason. Like someone said to me, hey, but I don't really know what I was supposed to say. But they're like, hey, are you just leaving for Newcastle just to follow the crowd? Because there are a couple of people from my college who are planning to go. I'm not sure if they're still planning to go. But I wasn't doing it. I was doing it because I was genuinely interested in the course. And because no other, uni kind of presented games development with computer science with games development as an actual course or qualification, which is probably what I would try to go for if I could get it. If I can still go for a qualification, which if I can still like just top it up to a qualification at the end, that's hopefully what the qualification I'll be going for is called, like computer science with games development. That's what I hope to be able to do. That's like my long-term goal because I do like games development. It does annoy me sometimes, but I don't know, I really enjoy games development. I was actually games developing for about 3 hours today. Like I was given 3 hours because one of our lectures didn't come in, so it was just 3 hours to work on shit. And I just worked on my game project, which was, I actually enjoyed it because I do enjoy making games and all. I did say over Twitter once, I'm actually decently good. I want to put it out there. I'm not the best by any means, but I'm decent. I'm pretty good at it. But it does annoy me at times because I'm someone, as I think you guys all know, I can get a bit loud. I can get a bit annoyed easily. So, balls, how the hell am I supposed to do this room? I'm getting so confused. Oh, I was half thought. If he presses down the button, yep, that worked. Wow, how did it take me that long to figure out what? That was an easy puzzle as well. That's the annoying part. I'm actually sucking a bit at this temple. Understandably though, it is end game stuff of a puzzle game. Even though like that wasn't even a hard puzzle, which is the annoying thing. Okay, I have to make sure the hard part here will be making sure that the hand doesn't get me. Because if the hand hits me once, I'm screwed because it'll just take me out of the area. So let's have a look here. I think what the best way to do this would be just blow him up. He hurt. Yeah, he actually hurts him like that, so that also does help. So the hand will defeat him as well. So the hand kind of helps us and hurts us. But yeah, just going back to what I was talking about Swansea, was basically all I did was kind of chill out, talk to my cousin, talk to my uncle, and just kind of did nothing for an entire weekend. And someone give me a finger. I do like the way that's the end of most of my story. Someone give me the finger. For no reason whatsoever, I want to add out. I was just kind of with my... That is bollocks! That one was... Okay, I was completing our bollocks. They literally spawned me into a hand and then a hand grabbed me. Alright, and I am back once again. So that's it, okay, we can go in here. Which is exactly what we wanted because I'm hoping, and this is what my main hope here is that this is a small key. Because if not, I don't know what to do. Good, that's a small key. Also, I have been playing a bit of Breath of the Wild on stream, as you guys have probably seen. Or probably not seen. Like, last night's views were horrendous. I got 20 views overall on a stream. 20 views overall, like for a normal episode, would be decent, but for a stream, it's not really. But I do know what I'm doing wrong. It's the fact that I'm kind of doing the trending games. And funnily enough, for smaller YouTubers, that's not always the best because... Okay, well, there we go. Where's the boss door anyway? Because most people are doing the trending games, which is the hard part about doing it as a smaller YouTuber. Like, I probably could have been able to do that earlier on, back in the prime of my channel. I probably would have gotten a couple of thousand views per video, and maybe per stream. I would have done far better in streams than I'm doing at the moment, because streams at the moment are horrendous. I would probably have gotten a couple of hundred at least. I would say with confidence back in the day, But now, of course, views have went down, and that's like the reason why Sam and all jokes around me, because back in the day I used to get the most views out of all of them, but now I'm like doing probably maybe actually the worst, maybe not the worst, but I'm not doing nearly as well as I used to be able to do. And people could say, "Hey, Craig, your channel's dead. Just give up on YouTube." But that's not how I do things. I don't give up because the challenge has gotten slightly harder. I thank you for the challenge, and there's our final master ore up there. This is the master ore I was thinking of last time. I was so funny because I was actually getting the master ore for last episode, and I was like, I remember this. I was like, I remember this so well. But this is a master ore I thought was in the last temple for this one. So I do believe I do need to go outside to get it as well, and I have to drop in at a certain point to get it. But let's see around here. I do like the way that this temple is a mixed version of outside and inside. Let's see. It must be dropping in here. Come on, it has to be. Nope. Alright, I'm going to be right back until I figure out where exactly I have to drop in. Alright, before I do anything else, there's also a chest over here with a purple rupee. There we go, we're on top of the world now, aren't we? So that's it. What do I have to do here? I can get across to here, which is good, which means I can get the eyeball down there, which I'm going to do. And I can also just do that? Really? I swore this master ore was far more complicated. But nope, it's just legit go get the eye and then just merge into the wall. Like, wow, that's pretty disappointing for a final part of like the master ores and all of the hidden dungeon items. Like, there's been a hidden dungeon item for every single dungeon in Lorule, which is something I actually love and think they should bring back for other Zelda games they've got far too many dungeons, like A Link Between Worlds, which has got so many dungeons. I wouldn't say far too many, though. That was probably not the best words I could have described it in. Oh, but I don't want to drop this. Do I have to throw it? Good, I can merge into the wall at least. That's what I wanted to do, so now I can just walk the entire way around. And there we go. Hopefully we can just get this. And once I get here, I think that's pretty much the entire dungeon done. If I'm not mistaken. Like, we can just get our way to the boss door, I think, now. Because we've gotten everything. We've got the master ores, we've gotten everything. And I think, let me see. Yeah, we've unlocked every single room. We can just get to the boss door, because I think we have seen it. Haven't we? I'm not too sure, but I think we have. So, it's just in this main room here. And hype, here we go, guys. In to the final guy. I'm not gonna lie, however, I am slightly nervous about this boss because I did have trouble with it back whenever I did this in like 2013, let me see. So at least we can bash him, and if I fail now, I will go and upgrade my sword before trying him again. But honestly, it's just gonna be as easy as this, and if it is, I'm really disappointed in myself that I died. So, because I remember I died a lot to this boss, but I was under par. I had the normal master sword, and adding into the fact that I probably overall had about maybe about 10 hearts or something like that at most, without having my blue tunic rifle, because this was my first dungeon I did. But yeah, this isn't actually too bad, I don't think. So let's see here. Attack. Just merge into the walls, honestly, should just be able to make us survive. So, come on. I forgot, what am I supposed to do here? Am I just literally avoiding this? Okay, I know there's a fucking punch. So just hit him like this as he go turn red. He's turning red. Alright, this boss is far easier than I remember, because I do remember having a bit of trouble. But as I said before, there was actually a reason for my trouble. Let's see. He just keeps on hitting like that. So go out, regen here. Oh, I was trying to merge back into the wall, but it didn't work. So come on. Merge out now. That means that hopefully, yep, here we go. That can't be the boss I had so much trouble with back in the day. Jeez. Honestly, by far the hardest boss of this game was the ice temp palace one. That one was impossibly hard, but well, not really impossibly hard. None of them were really extremely difficult, to be fair. The ice one was bad because it took so much damage per hit. But there we go. Full hearts, all heart containers got, and now all sages got. Ah, I see. My little friend from the sanctuary. You've come to rescue, haven't you? My rescue. Bless your goodness. How long must have gone since then? How amazing that you've managed to gather all 7 sages here. Now, there's only one thing that'll help you face such an immense evil as you get. But with that cliffhanger, I'm going to end off the episode. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll hopefully see you guys all next time, where we are going to be heading towards the final boss. Next episode is the pre-final episode. Just remember that. See you guys all then. Bye.